Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Mental Health Thinker. Please support me, please motivate me, encourage me because I want to spread awareness about mental health through these videos. Please subscribe my new YouTube channel and support me. Today my topic is being an introvert and mental health. I want to talk about how there is always advantages and disadvantages of everything in this world. But as far as mental health is concerned, what are the benefits of introvert personality? The first I would like to say they are independent worker. Introverts are not too much dependent on the other people. Like the extrovert, they wanted to be with people. They can't do alone anything. They feel bored alone. So they always were dependent on the other people. And what happens because they are dependent on other people for their work and to feel good in the day, it's not always possible that you will get people outside. And even if you get people outside, there are more chances that you might feel bad because of their behavior. So all over, when you can live your life alone, I think this is somewhere we can be not dependent on someone for our happiness. So the introverts, the good thing about them is they are not dependent for their happiness or for any kind of work. They can do it very well alone. Even there are so many big peoples in the world today, they are very successful people, and in the beginning of their career they were introverts. So these are the benefits of introvert. They think rationally before they act. I mean, when you are extrovert, when you are too much emotional, we don't think rationally and we just act like whatever comes on the way, the way our emotions lead us, we act like that. But the introvert people, they think rationally. Before they do any work, they take time, they think what can be good happens when I do this, when can be bad happens when I do this. They see the both sides of the coin. So there are only few chances that before they do anything or after doing anything they will feel any kind of trouble or they feel like they have done mistake or they face the bad consequences. So before they act, they think rationally and then they reach one conclusion and then they act properly. The introverts are good listeners. Today we see the people always wanted to talk, especially the extrovert people, they wanted to talk more. When it comes to listen someone, they don't pay attention or they can't pay attention because there is, a kind of restlessness and anxiety within them because of their extrovertness. They are not able to listen others. But you can become one good leader or a good human being or a good person when you have a patience to listen someone. The extroverts are very, very good listeners. When they are listening someone, they are listening with pure concentration, for understand. So as compared to extrovert people, introvert people has more concentration and focus in their lives. So they can do their work very peacefully and with 100% of focus. The other side, extroverts are doing everything hurriedly. They can't focus and concentration even more. So their work is not quality work as compared to introvert. Humbleness is their vapor. I mean, extroverts people are very humble. They don't behave with someone very, hyper. They listen everything very carefully and when they behave very humbly. They speak slowly, they listen more, they speak less, and whenever they have to deal with other people, they show their humbleness. So because of this trait of humbleness, introverts have less chances to fight with someone or to get any kind of trouble with someone as compared to extrovert. Extrovert, they are emotionally also very unstable, so they can react very, very hyper sometimes. So in being an introvert, I think this is a benefit that you behave with lots of humbleness with people. They communicate on deeper level. The introverts are communicating less. They take time, they think, and then when they communicate, when they address any issue, or they communicate with 100% focus. As compared to extrovert. Extrovert will react very, very easily on every issue, but there will be not deeper level the way they address the issue, or even when they have to communicate with someone or some issue, there will be always lack of deeperness of the issue. So I think being introvert, it's okay. Sometimes they take time, we feel irritated also why they are not reacting, why they are still introvert. But when they react, when they communicate on deeper level. Rationally over emotions. I mean, I also told you that the extroverts are more emotional. They have emotional patterns. The introverts are emotional, but at the same time, they have a rational patterns as well. And when they think rationally, before they act anything, they think how to react and what kind of logic behind these reactions and all. So they don't allow their emotions to over their rational thinking, and I think because of this in life they don't suffer like the other people suffer, especially the extrovert, because of more communication and because of they do everything hurriedly, they suffer more. They extremely self-aware. So the introverts are very very aware about their thoughts, their thought patterns. Today what we do through meditation, like the extrovert person need to do more meditation because they don't have patience. They always have a kind of restlessness and anxiety within them. But the introverts are extremely aware about themselves because they don't react too much. Rather they self-analyze, they think rationally, they think both the sides of coin, they think the advantages and disadvantages of everything. So I think the introverts are extremely self-aware, and because of this self-awareness they are not getting in too much trouble of life. So these are the benefits which I said about introvert personality. Thank you very much for listening my video. Thank you.